I fixed my phone, and that's good because I can make better quality videos, and hopefully I can improve the type of videos I make and the content. A little thing I'm dealing with now is my glasses broke yesterday, and I'm very blind. I can't even see the numbers of the minutes recording this video because of how blind I am. Well, not blind, but how horrible my vision is. And I'm not stressed. I'm gonna be walking around like this for probably the rest of the month, maybe till halfway until February. But yeah, um, this is the new me, blind. Now, I wanted to talk about something I am been trying to say in a very focused manner, and that is uh, being quote unquote nice or good um, is BS. Um, everyone. It's not everyone. Society deems good people good by the things they do for others. Putting others above yourself, their wants, desires, safety, whatever they put above, they do it. And good people sacrifice themselves a lot for others. Good people burden themselves with a lot of issues, problems, and insecurities of others. And society seems to think that's good. You know, they're saying, oh, that person is a good person, and they place that label on you. But why is it good? Why is it good? You're the one suffering. You're the one in pain. You're the one being burdened. So why is it good? It's good because others don't have to deal with it. It's good because now someone did it. Now I don't have to. Basically, good people are suckers. And I don't want to be a sucker anymore. And I've stopped being a sucker, in my opinion, for quite a while when I stopped caring about others' feelings and emotions. Because I'm not here for others, I'm here for myself. All right? And the fact that society likes to make me think, or people like me think, that we're evil or assholes or toxic or whatever negative label they want to put on us is simply another layer of BS, another layer of control and manipulation that they want to instill. Because if they can't make you sacrifice yourselves for example, men, men are being told to be good boys, good guys, good men, and that means helping women out, sacrificing yourself for women. You see a lady, open a door. You see a grandma, carry her bags. You see a woman struggling, help her with her struggle. Even though you gain nothing, even though you might waste your time and energy, even though they might not appreciate it, we're told, we're expected to be good, to burden ourselves, to sacrifice ourselves. And for what? For misery, for pain, for suffering. What is it that we gain? Because in modern times, I don't gain anything for being a good guy. I really don't. As a matter of fact, I suffer. I waste my energy. I waste my time. I waste my day. And I'm not sure if you relate, but this is when I was younger, helping out others, and it would serve me no purpose because by the time I've helped someone out, I have no one to help me with my struggles and my problems, and I'm expected to do it all on my own. And also at the same time sacrifice myself for others. So I had to sacrifice myself for myself and for others, and yet and still expected to continue doing it for years. No, thank you. There's no one to be good around, really. People are saying, Jared, you're an ass. Jared, your perspective is skewed. There's good people. I'm not saying their people are evil. I'm just saying it's not really worth being nice to people, because most people are a fucking waste of time, energy, and effort to deal with. I can do so much more with my time and day by ignoring others, and I've been doing it. And I love ignoring people. I love ignoring people on the streets when people try to get my attention, ask me some stupid question, trying to get me to help them or get my attention in some way. Like some of these bums, they ask for money and I ignore them like they don't exist because they shouldn't exist. I don't give a fuck, dude. You're a man. Go work. Yeah, you're homeless and you might have to deal with unfortunate events. So what? Hundreds, billions, thousands of other men have also going through what you do, and yet most of them, some of them haven't begged. You know, some of them aren't drug addicted and fentanyl loving fucks. You know, but the bums out in LA, they act like they deserve to be helped. They act like they're entitled to it, and I say, screw you, go work. And I ignore them. And matter of fact, I give them dirty looks because they are dirty. I don't have no sympathy. What for? Where would it go? Where would my sympathy, where would my goodness do? Where would it go? How would it help? Because most people are not smart enough to actually help themselves. That's why society likes good people, because good people help others who aren't capable of helping themselves. Which is why I'm suggesting to stop being such a good, nice person. Be selfish with your energy. Be selfish with your time. Be selfish with your money. Be selfish. Get what you want to get. Screw what the women want. Screw what the children want. Screw with your whatever your mom wants. Screw what society wants. It doesn't benefit me. So why do it? You gotta stop with this shit, and we gotta start thinking about us, ourselves. Especially me. I need to change my life. I need to get things going. Am I miserable? No. Am I suffering? No. But I know I want more, and I know I can get more, and I know I deserve more. So why am I not in the position I want to be? And that's because I limit myself. And so do you. And I am trying to my best to break away from this, from the reality that I'm in, that I place myself in, because I am created in the image of God, and so are you. We're creators. We should be able to have the power to create our worlds and our environment and our reality, and I will, and it will be so. Just saying though, being nice doesn't help with that. Being a quote unquote good person doesn't help. All right? I'm not saying be evil. I'm not saying be malicious. I'm not saying be resentful, because those are all negative. I'm saying to simply walk away. Simply say no. Ignore. Don't give away your attention for free. Don't give away anything for free. This isn't how it was in the past or whatever, okay? This is different times. Everyone's complaining about the dating market, the job market, complaining about women, complaining about men, complaining about this or that. And you gotta realize that all this is over. It can't be done. It can't be fixed. There's no turning back the clock and undoing all of it. There's only one true path, and that is to continue moving forward by adapting, changing, and learning how to move in the modern world with what we're dealing with. And a lot of people are not going to learn. A lot of people are going to suffer and be left behind and going to hate everything. Unless you learn that women are useless, most of them are whores. If you don't realize that most people in your area is stupid, you also got to realize that you can't change the political nature of this world. And if you accept that, uh, you know, you're never gonna get married. You may not have kids, and you might die alone. If you accept some of these core things, and it's hard to accept, but we're at that point where you either accept, move on, and adapt and live your life, or you become bitter, resentful, hateful, and you die miserable and not accomplishing anything. That is what a point is for most of us men. That we're at the point where we're either, some of us are past that point. Some of us have either completely given up and aren't even aware of the options and choices that we have. That's how dreadful the situation is for most men. Me, on the other hand, I'm not gonna think that way. I'm gonna think a different way. I'm gonna move a different way. Is it the right way? Who knows? I don't care, because I'm only focusing on what's right for me, and you should too. But yeah, you got to accept the fact that women are whores, and most of them are hoes, and they all want attention, and none of them are good. If you accept that, then I think you can move on and actually enjoy life, because the less you care about the problems that are in this world, the less you deal with them. It's true. And I just think that most guys are fixated on the problem about women. I am too. It tortures me. But you can't let it torture you, because that's how it kills you. So, if you accept the fact that most women you talk to are hoes, that you're not going to marry any of them, you're not going to really date any of them, and that they're all temporary, so you should live your life expecting temporary enjoyments. As in, when it comes to women, just have low expectations. Don't expect them to be nice. Don't expect them to be kind. Don't expect them to be innocent. Don't expect them to be good. Just accept the fact that women are a negative loss to men majority of the time. If you care less about the slutty things they do and the dumb things they say, it's not like you can break free from it, but it's more like you can get past through it and kind of unveil the part of life where you don't have to surround yourself with that. I don't have to deal with women. Most men want relationships. I simply don't understand why. Like, I get it. I do. I used to have that mentality where I want a relationship, but now I'm at, what for? What's the point? What's the point anymore? Most of them are sluts. I'm a good man. I shouldn't have to marry a slut. I shouldn't have to treat a slut like she's a princess. I shouldn't have to treat a slut like they're actually a good person. I should treat a slut what a slut should be how to treated. Like a slut. You treat her like shit. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm treating people how they should deserve to be how they deserve to be treated. Alright? Most of these guys, most of you are simps. Most of you let a lot of women disrespect you. A lot of you keep letting women grow insane egos. A lot of you feed into them, and it doesn't help anyone. Really. So stop doing that shit. It doesn't help. They're not gonna screw you because you're such a nice guy. You're such a good guy. Oh my god, he's told me all these good things. Because he's a good guy. Yeah, no. Screw that. So, I'm gonna call it a video. Hopefully this is something that clicks in your head. Or not. Doesn't matter to me. Because I don't care about what you're doing. I have to care about me and what I'm doing.